This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for November 27, 2022. And in the news this afternoon, body with throat slashed found in Linstead. Police are processing a crime scene in Linstead, St. Catherine, where the body of an unidentified man was found on Sunday morning. Information reaching the news is that the body, which had its throat slashed, was found in bushes in an area called the Natty Farmyard near the North-South Highway. It is understood that residents stumbled on the body of the now deceased and informed the police. Lawmen who responded saw the body lying on its back with a deep wound to the neck and clad in a white t-shirt, blue ripped jeans pants, gray socks, and white underwear. Police at the scene reported that a pair of white sneakers, an inner car door handle, a matted length of black electrical wire with a substance resembling blood, and a pool of blood were seen about 8 feet from the body. The body was about 5 feet 8 inches long with a slim build, black complexion with a short full beard and receding hairline, and appears to be in the late 20s or early 30s. 22-year-old shot dead in Westmoorland. Despite a freshly imposed state of emergency in the parish, a 22-year-old man was killed and another injured in a gun attack on the Auction-Down Main Road in Whitehouse, Westmoorland on Sunday morning. The deceased has been identified as Jermaine Vaz, otherwise called the Kid, of a Sunset Drive Whitehouse address. Reports are that Vaz and his friend were traveling along the Auction-Down Main Road on a blue Suzuki Access motorcycle ridden by the injured man. On reaching the vicinity of a hotel, a white motor car drove up from behind, and the occupants opened gunfire at them. The injured man lost the control of the motorcycle, which ran off the road into nearby bushes, resulting in both men falling from the motorcycle. When the shooting subsided, it was discovered that Vaz received gunshot wounds to his left arm, left leg, and abdomen. They were assisted to the Black River General Hospital by a passing motorist, where Vaz died while undergoing treatment. Meanwhile, the rider of the motorcycle was treated and admitted in stable condition. Investigations are ongoing, the police said. 2 suspects charged in Manchester shop robbery. 2 men have been charged with shop breaking and larceny after over $2 million in products were stolen from businesses in Ferron District and Spalding, Manchester. They are 39-year-old Daniel Grant, a laborer of Strawn District in Manchester, and 34-year-old Ryan Parker, also a laborer of Somerset District in the parish. Reports from the Mandeville Police are that on Sunday, August 28, 2022, about 9 p.m., the complainant locked up the establishment. Upon his return, he discovered that the suspects had cut off the padlocks to the front door and stole 3 poker boxes with an estimated value of $700,000, assorted liquors, and a cash amounting to $12,000. Additionally, around 7:45 p.m. on Sunday, October 2, 2022, the complainant returned and discovered that the padlocks to the side door to her shop were missing. Checks revealed that several items were stolen, including 4 poker boxes valued at $2 million, 2 quarts of white rum, and 4 boxes of cigarettes. Following investigative leads, both suspects were apprehended in Spalding, Manchester, and were subsequently charged. Their court dates are being finalized. 3 guns seized and 6 people arrested in separate incidents. 6 people have been arrested and 3 guns and assorted ammunition seized following operations by the security forces in St. Catherine, St. Andrew, and Westmoorland. 25-year-old farmer Michael Wright, otherwise called Miggs of Piper's Corner, Westmoorland, was charged following the seizure of a weapon and several rounds of ammunition during an operation in the Petersfield community in the parish on Saturday. The Savannah Lamar police say about 1:45 a.m., a police team was patrolling the area when a man was seen acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. He was accosted, searched, and one CZ pistol fitted with a magazine containing 11 rounds of ammunition was allegedly found in a bag he was carrying. He was arrested and subsequently charged. Meanwhile, an Arcos pistol fitted with a magazine containing 9 rounds of ammunition was seized by a police military team on Westport Avenue in Riverton City, Kingston 11 on Saturday. A man was taken into custody in connection with the seizure. However, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. In St. Catherine, a joint police-military team conducted an operation in Gulf Lane, Spanish Town on November 20, during which a Smith & Wesson pistol and 37 rounds of ammunition were found. The occupants of the house in which they were found were arrested. They are Cian Wallis, 41, Bernard Whittle, 49-year-old carpenter, Zandy Whittle, 19-year-old welder, and a 17-year-old girl, all of Gulf Lane. Their court dates are being finalized. NAJ says a lot of nurses are subject to violence and abuse. President of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Patsy Edwards Henry, says nurses are among a large number of women in Jamaica who are subjected to violence and abuse. Mrs. Edwards Henry says there have been several incidents in which nurses have had to be removed from abusive situations.
We have over the years had to take nurses out of situations. We've had to move them. We have somewhere where we call a safe home, where when our nurses are experiencing violence, we take them and we house them. It affects productivity. It affects the mental health, not only of the nurses, but the colleagues with whom they work, because it affects them. When you know that your colleague is out because of violence, it affects the children. So it is wide-reaching, and we are here this evening to say it must stop.
Petrojam addressing a jet fuel problem at the Norman Manley International Airport. General Manager of Petrojam, Winston Watson, says that the authorities are addressing a jet fuel problem at Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. The news was informed that the problem caused delays in international flights arriving at the airport Friday night. But Mr. Watson insisted during an interview with the news that the country has sufficient jet fuel to supply all international flights and dismissed claims of a fuel shortage. He admitted, though, that there is a jet fuel problem at Norman Manley Airport and that this is being addressed. Mr. Watson says the problem was discovered Friday night.
The shortage of jet fuel, we had a problem with the fuel in Kingston being off-spec, so we had to bring fuel from Montego Bay to Kingston while we tried to fix the problem we're having with the off-spec jet fuel that's in Kingston. So there's a problem so much as we had a shortage in Kingston, which, as I said, we're working on that. Well, as I said, this fuel was off-spec. You have different specifications you have to meet. One of them is called conductivity. This one was not, the fuel was not meeting that spec, so we had to correct it, which is what we're doing. In the meantime, we're bringing fuel from Montego Bay to Kingston, because we have fuel in Montego Bay.
Man charged with murder after allegedly striking common-law wife with hammer. A man has been charged with murder after allegedly striking his common-law wife with a hammer during a domestic dispute over her attendance at a party. 41-year-old Marvin Authors, otherwise called Babu, a carpenter of Retreat in Westmoorland, was slapped with a murder charge on Saturday following a post-mortem report which revealed that the woman, 35-year-old craft vendor Venetia Hilton, late of Sheffield and Retreat, died from multiple blunt force trauma to her chest. Reports from the police are that Hilton and Authors were at their Top Hill district home with Hilton's 2 children when they had an argument over her attending a party. During the dispute, it is alleged that Authors used a hammer to hit Hilton in her upper body, which resulted in her falling to the ground and becoming unresponsive. Authors subsequently went to the Negril police station, where he filed a report about the incident. He was subsequently arrested on reasonable suspicion of murder. The police later visited the scene, and on their arrival, Hilton was seen inside a bedroom in the house, lying face down on the floor in a pool of blood, with what appeared to be marks of violence on her back. She was transported to the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. On Friday, November 25, a post-mortem was conducted on the body of Hilton, which revealed that death was as a result of multiple blunt force trauma to the chest, leading to Author being charged with murder. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.